William Ruto's signature campaign pledge, the Hustler Fund, is facing its first hurdle after a lobby group sought its suspension in court. The lobby says the fund, which is said to have disbursed over 5 billion shillings a week after its launch, has serious loopholes which could cost taxpayers even more. Moige William with more.
Tonight, President William Ruto's signature campaign pledge, the Hustler Fund, is facing its first headwind after a lobby group, Operation Linda Ugatuzi, moved to court seeking its suspension. According to lawyers representing the lobby, the process leading to the formation and subsequent rollout of the Financial Inclusion Fund, popularly known as the Hustlers Fund, did not follow the law, policy, or procedures laid out in the law and the Public Finance Management Act.
We are appealing to Kenyans, take the money, and we are asking the judge in charge of this case to stop Kenyans from the obligations of paying this money and to suspend the government functioning of this fund until they answer the 15 questions which we have put in the affidavit, which are very key.
Some of the issues at the heart of the petition include the lack of an official address where Kenyans can take their queries and concerns, the lack of an existing advisory board complete with a CEO as required by the law, the lack of clarity on the pension component of the fund, the lack of clarity on the source of the funds and the interest it attracts, and the ambiguity in the terms and conditions on the need for Kenyans key in their mobile money personal identification numbers.
We have a fintech company which is behind this fund. That fintech has not been disclosed. Is it a Kenyan fintech? Is it a Russian fintech? Is it Jose Camago's fintech? Is it from Nigeria? We need full disclosure on that.
Early November, Treasury Cabinet Secretary Professor Njuguna Ndongo published regulations that ought to oversee the 50 billion kitty and how it will be embedded into the Public Finance Management Act. The regulations set clearly the foundation of the kitty, including, among other things, the establishment of a board, a CEO who will be appointed by the Treasury CS.
We have also to progressively encourage wewe kama rating yako leo ni 1000, ukikopa mara 2-3 na unalipa vizuri, tunaongezea wewe ceiling inaenda 2000.
But weeks after the launch of the fund, that is yet to be done. A scenario the lobby fears will make the 50 billion shilling kitty open to corruption, as there is no direct link with the Office of the Auditor General, who, according to regulations published, is supposed to receive statements of accounts relating to the fund and shows the expenditure incurred from the fund each financial year.
We want a sustainable model. The intentions are good, but this thing has changed from one phase to the other. First of all, it was free money. It moved to money which can be given you without you paying back. Then you pay back. Then now it's paid by interest. Then conditions about investment, about pension and about savings.
The fund has become the latest political dog whistle, with Azimio wing urging their supporters to embrace the fund but default on their payments.
Ni uwazi si uwazi. Hii 50 billion ya Kenya kwisha. Tunataka tujue zimetoka wapi. Treasury haijaidhinisha. You have a duty to explain to this country. Hizi pesa mmezitoa wapi?
An issue that has not gone down well with Kenya Kwanza allied MPs.
We want to ask Raila Odinga, enough is enough. Let Kenyans be. Let these young people grow their financial discipline. Let them continue borrowing, using the money to grow. And you don't understand what 10,000 shilling can do to a young person or to a mama mboga.
So there's nothing against the Hustler Fund. Hii tu ni kitendawili ya kawaida ya msee wa kitendawili. Mimi naambia msee wa kitendawili ya kwamba hii imekushika off guard. Ulikuwa unafikiria Hustler Fund haitafanyika?
Numbers from within Kenya Kwanza circles show that a week after their launch, the amount disbursed in the Hustler Fund kitty is over 5 billion shillings, with a repayment of over 300 million shillings made. 257 million shillings have been cooped up as savings. Moige William, TV 47, Nairobi.